Okay, so like, what, like 20 minutes? And then you know that the buzzer doesn't work. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Oh. Oh my god. Hi. Well, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the very first Film Noir, a class series, I don't know, that combines movies with wine, which is not terribly impressive because you can combine wine with literally anything. Yeah. So, my name is Hilary Campbell, and I will be, attempting to be your host this evening and for the next couple of months. And if things go according to plan, I will only cancel on you like 5 to 10 times. Yeah, okay. So some of you might be thinking, film noir. Noir means black. Can I say that? And yes, you are right. Noir means black. But film noir means so much more. It means sometimes talking very fast, but sometimes talking very, very slow. It means the modern life out there with all its precarious ways and dirty martinis has gotten things totally out of control. It means there are things happening outside that window that you don't even know about. The women have gone insane, and they're using their vaginas to control the men, and the men are falling for it. Sound familiar? Tonight we'll be watching the 1944 classic Billy Wilder's Double Indemnity. Not to be confused with world's greatest movie, Double Jeopardy, though they both do involve very angry wives. The film is based on James M. Cain's novel of the same title, and though he was a working screenwriter in Hollywood at the time, he actually did not write the script for this book because of conflicting studio deals. And my agent actually told me those things are called overalls, and I said, please stop talking about my outfit in the third person. What? So the film is co-written by the director Billy Wilder as along the king of noir, Raymond Chandler, and stars, a tall, hot guy named Fred McMurray and Barbara Stanwyck, who I prefer to call Babs Stanny. Now, Babs and I just have so many reasons to love her, and you would be surprised that we actually have more in common than just being devastatingly complicated women. Babs was actually born and raised right here off my train stop, Church Avenue, the B and the Q. Great trains. So she was born and raised through all these different foster homes out here because her mother died in childbirth when she was 4, and her father thereafter disappeared on a boat. So I've been here 6 years, and I like to think that I can really still feel that sort of aggressive but fun Babs energy on the streets, and maybe even more particularly in Bobby's department store. Now we're starting with Double Indemnity tonight because though it is not the first film to be made of the film noir, movement, but it is the film that is more than often pointed to as the one that really set the standard for the genre. The film follows a sort of angry wife, Babs, who is just really over her marriage, over her husband, so much so that she's ready to off the guy, as long as she doesn't have to, do it herself. So then she meets Mr. Insurance Guy, Fred, remember he's tall, and rings, bells go off in her head. She's thinking, maybe I can get this guy to love me so much and want to bang me so badly that I'll kill my husband, and then I'll finally get all that insurance money to buy the lipstick I want. And he's like, sounds good, babe. Then just add in the detective from the insurance agency who sells something fishy in this murder, and baby, you've got a noir. Now, this film deals with a lot of classic noir themes, as well as all the sort of basic archetypes you find in all noirs, from the tropes of the voiceover narration that sort of just completely takes out any question of what is about to happen by telling you what is about to happen, sort of eliminating any sort of thought in your head, to the femme fatale, a spider woman sort of controlling everyone in her sight, a true master puppeteer walking on the edge of society. And finally, you know, it's just dark. They're standing in the dark a lot. You can't see them, you know, not exactly well lit. And, of course, you've got the sort of amateur sleuth detective going out of his way to stop something that doesn't fall in line with society. And you'll find that that actually really is a big theme of noir. It's this feeling of wanting to keep society in line. You've got characters that don't like it when people, like, break the rules, for example, want to kill their husbands. And they're pitted against characters that want to kill their husbands, and chaos ensues until society is back in order. So while you're watching tonight, and hopefully getting very drunk, I also invite you to look through the film and see what might have upset the Hollywood Code at the time and what kept the film from being made for nearly 10 years. The Hollywood Code cited Paramount on 3 different very, very big violations that they didn't like. So keep that in mind while you're pouring yourself a glass of wine and enjoying Babs and Fred and murder. Thank you once again for joining me here tonight, and I'll see you afterwards.